Hello, everyone. Greetings from frozen solid tundra in New Jersey.
Yes.
I'm Celia Milton in North Jersey, and I'm here with Andrea Pertel in South Jersey, and we're all frozen. There's no South in Jersey right now. It's just all snow.
Yeah.
But we have a wonderful guest with us. We're so excited to welcome Katie Campbell. She is the president and CEO of Red Rover, a national animal welfare nonprofit. They have so many really interesting programs, and she's going to talk all about them. They help people and their pets go from crisis to care, strengthening that, as we well know, human animal bond that we all have with our dogs through emergency sheltering and disaster relief services. Some really interesting things that they're doing there. And we're so excited that they're our first cause. We are going to spotlight some great places to donate money, to do instead of favors, or to give to people who say we don't want any presents, don't give us anything. But like, who doesn't want a gift to a dog charity? Nobody.
Yes.
That would be sick. So she's going to tell us all about that. Katie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh gosh, Celia, Andrea, it is so wonderful to be here with you. I'll absolutely going to tell you all about Red Rover, but the first thing I want to say is we are based in Sacramento, California. That's where most of our team is located. But I'm in New York. I'm about a mile from the New Jersey border. I'm in Tapan, New York, and so all that's to say, I feel you on the frozen tundra right now.
Yeah, you got it worse than we did. It's just kind of like a big stripe on the coast, and we all got it.
Yeah, it's cold. There's a lot of snow outside, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, thank you. Really, really wonderful to be here with you all, and excited to be the first cause that you all are highlighting. You kind of gave, I think, a really, really great intro to what we do. We really are about supporting that human-animal bond. We like to say that our work really centers around creating a more compassionate world for animals and the people who love them. And so we do that through three main programs. Our first program, it's called our Red Rover Responders Program. We like to call it the Red Cross for Animals. So we have trained volunteers all throughout the U.S. and Canada who will go and care for animals displaced during natural disasters.
Wow.
He is actually helping the Humane World for Animals right now, caring for some animals who were removed from an alleged cruelty case. We are also doing more in terms of what we call access to vet care. And so doing larger scale sort of vet clinics in different parts of the country where we go and provide that much needed veterinary care, also able to provide some spay-neuter care at those as well. So our volunteers, they're busy throughout the year doing all different kinds of things. But that is really kind of, one of our backbone programs that we've been doing since we started back in 1987.
Wow.
I'll hop on over to our Red Rover Relief Program. So kind of two different sides of this program. One side is our emergency veterinary care grant. So we help provide small grants to help get that emergency veterinary care done. I actually just got an update from the team this morning. This year alone, we've received more than 5,000 urgent care applications.
Wow.
And we've helped about 574 of those pets with some emergency veterinary care. But every single one of those applicants receives some sort of support. So we're reaching out to them, giving them resources if we're not able to help. And really, honestly, just being that empathetic, compassionate voice on the other end when a pet parent is, really, really stressed and worried about their loved one. On the other side of our relief program is all of our domestic violence work. So we help keep domestic violence survivors with their pets, either through our boarding grant. So we help cover the cost of boarding for a pet, or actually giving grants to domestic violence organizations, animal organizations, and even organizations serving people experiencing homelessness to create a pet housing program. And so folks don't have to make the decision between leaving a crisis and leaving their pet behind. And we provide just a ton of support, free training, free technical assistance around that as well. So that's our relief program. And then finally, what I like to think of as our program looking forward, that's our Red Rover Readers program. And it's all about teaching kids about kindness, compassion, and empathy for animals and people through children's books and the Kind News magazine. So that is what I like to call our, I don't know, 50 flight elevator speech. So it's a little bit of a longer one, but we're pretty proud of what we do.
Wow, that's pretty good. Now, how long has Red Rover been in existence?
Yeah, so we were founded in 1987.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah, we will be celebrating our 40th anniversary in 2027.
Wow.
So we've been around for a while. We were under a different name, so we were United Animal Nations, and then I believe it was 2011 we made the switch to Red Rover.
Wow, that's great. That's really
You do some wonderful things. I love that you have applications on your website, redrover.org, applications for help, emergency help, like you were just talking about. You received a lot of applications, for immediate help. And what a great resource for people that find themselves in that position. They love their dog and they need the help right then and there. I really like that because you see people set up things like GoFundMe's and stuff. But if you have this one central place where people can apply and this one central place where people can donate, and plus it's tax deductible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always helpful.
Yeah.
And especially at the end of the year, as we know, it's always, I am so sorry. There is the first puppy bark.
I love it.
Yeah. As I warned both of you, we did just welcome in a new puppy on Saturday. And so he would like to say hi, apparently.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, we absolutely, we want information to be accessible to the folks, who really need it in that moment. So absolutely, all of our information can be found on the website. I will say, especially since we are talking over here on the East Coast, as I mentioned, we are based on the West Coast. We are unfortunately not a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week organization. And so most folks are reviewing any of those applications that come in pretty much Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3 hours behind us here on the East Coast. But aside from the applications, we also just have a lot of resources available on the website. Lots of other organizations that might be providing some of those things like emergency veterinary care funds or just, other support around the country.
That's great. Now, how can people, you mentioned that you have volunteers. How do people typically volunteer with your organization?
Yeah, it's a great question. You can find out all the information again on the website. We do require that folks interested take a training. It's done online. It's completely free. We say to plan about 4 hours, but you can, pause it, come back to it later. You don't have to do it at, one take. And then essentially, once you complete that training, you're in our database. And so when we then have one of these volunteer opportunities come up, we send the notification out to our database. You fill out a really quick questionnaire at that point to kind of let us know what your availability is. We'll give you some of the information about the opportunity. And then our team hops on the phone with you and talks through those additional details. You can find that training at redrover.org/join responders.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great.
And you guys also do fundraisers, so if to work it into things like what Celia and I both do, weddings, baby blessings, memorial services, folks can set up a fundraiser.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And you can find that on our website. Again, everything is on a website, right, these days. You can find that on our website, redrover.org/fundraisers, and you'll get all of the information about how to set up fundraisers in a different way. We have lots of templates that are already there for you. But, you know, we're also just happy to hop on a phone call and just chat it through if somebody has questions about something or is, you know, maybe getting tripped up a little bit with the online features. We love fundraisers. Obviously, we're a nonprofit. We depend on that. And, you know, any opportunity that we can have to be in front of others and get our name out there is absolutely much appreciated.
Terrific. Well, you know, I think there's so many different ways for couples to incorporate giving into their, you know, scenarios, into their wedding planning. We've all seen, you know, people, there's like a little sign on each table that says, in lieu of favors, we are making a donation to this organization. We have some couples who request donations to specific charities instead of gifts. And, you know, there are people who don't want gifts. We don't, you know, we've been living together for 15 years. We have all like the silverware that we need, you know?
Exactly.
I think it's just a great way to give back and to, you know, really express your personality through the causes that you choose to champion.
Right. And it feels good.
Yeah, it does. It does. You know, I tried to do all my donating. I don't know why, although I think it was your organization. It's like, don't do this just in one lump. Do it like every month, because then you don't even notice it.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like another little tiny bill that comes out of your check. You don't even notice it. And and it's like, I get happy when I see that those tiny little bills come in. It's like, oh, I love these people. Yeah.
We love that too. And, you know, I would just echo, you know, what a wonderful way, you know, if you're getting married or, you know, you're maybe renewing your vows, you know, what a wonderful way, even if it's not Red Rover, but to build, I think, community around a sense of giving, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's just a wonderful opportunity. And I will say we absolutely love our monthly donors. They're so important to us because then we know that money is coming every month. And then, you know, it's something that we can count on. And I will also just say, you know, we so value somebody giving us their money and trusting us, you know, to do good things with it. And I know that there are so many other nonprofits who feel that way too. You know, we work hard for our money. And, you know, I fully support folks giving back where it feels really good to them. I think that's the amazing part of donating.
Well, I think it's important to mention too that you are a top-rated charity among charities. You know,
Yes.
people are wondering if it's like, are they really, you know, or is this money going to go to where we think it's going to go? And having a rating like that is really very important. People should look for that when they're trying to figure out where to give money.
Yeah. Thank you for that. And if folks are interested, we do also have that information listed on the website. Just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see we have a number of different ratings there, from Charity Navigator to Candid to great nonprofits. And we really, really, we strive for that. It's something that we really, really take pride in. We want to be transparent. And, you know, again, like, we want folks to be able to trust that we're going to do good things with their money.
That's right. You're going to be buying dog treats and not Fritos. Is that true?
Absolutely. Lots of dog treats. Yeah.
No, it's great. It was very exciting for me to discover you, and you know, happy that we had you on. This is like so great. And
Right. I just think it's such a great idea, because we see every weekend, we see folks incorporating their pets, their dogs specifically.
Yeah.
Sometimes they bring their dogs, and we've talked to people who do dog babysitting at weddings, you know. But other times they don't bring their dogs, but instead they'll make their signature drink through the dog's name. Or we've seen them with the big cutouts, dancing on the floor with the cutouts of their dog's face, you know. We mention them in their ceremony. There's Celia has a beautiful dog blessing she does. There's some dog readings we incorporate. Dogs are our family members. They are our family members, and people want to incorporate them. And yes, there are a lot of couples who have been together. People are getting married later in life. They're more established. They they're not doing a registry or the vow renewal. We also do memorial services, Celia and I, as well as baby blessings. And it's a really good way to incorporate your love. And like you said, building a community. I mean, when you invite your guests, they're your community, your family and your community of friends, and then together supporting a charity such as this is really beautiful. And like Celia said, knowing you're giving to a good charity, a top-rated charity, is to feel good. There's no like, geez, I wonder, we all see things posted on social media and, oh, it'll tug at your heart. And you're like, should I get, I don't know. I want to give it to where it's going to go, so, and do the best and someone we can trust. And that's beautiful.
Yeah, I would suggest that anybody goes to your website and just looks at the kind of work that you're doing, and it's just a wonderful. It's wonderful and inspiring. It really is.
Yeah.
And I could not. Well, yeah, I could not volunteer because I would have 12 dogs now.
That's the thing. Well, that's the website is redrover.org, and it's a great website. It has, the news and workshops and events, and under ways to support. There's an easy download your easy to use instructions and customized toolkit here. So you can figure out how you want to, if you're going to run a fundraiser, to do it there. And like you said, you can also call.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, no, I love it. I'll add two things for you. One, Andrea, you said it, pets are family. You see some different numbers around it. Most recently, I believe I saw it was 97% of folks who own a pet or share a home with a pet, say that pet is absolutely a member of their family.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We like them better than some of our family. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And, we have a couple opportunities throughout the year for supporters, for donors to meet me, to meet members of the team, like hop on a Zoom call, ask questions, learn more. And so just to kind of, I think, tie back to that, we really value our donors and supporters, and we want to make sure folks have all the information that they need. Yeah,
it's wonderful work that you're doing, and I was so happy to discover you, and I just wish you all the best. It's obviously you've been doing this for quite some time and successfully and making a difference in so many people's lives. It's really heartwarming.
Thank you very much for the work that you guys do.
Yep. Thank you both. This has just been a wonderful, wonderful chat. And I super appreciate the opportunity to build our community.
Yeah. And we will have the link to redrover.org to the website and your social media sites right there on our site, so the listeners can go right to it and find out more about you guys.
Yeah, and it's on Bendable already. I did it while we were talking, so it's a link right there. Yep.
Great.
You're the best.
Cool. Listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time. I know we're all kind of like shoveling and salting and trying to figure out like how do we get the dogs out without getting we're having the boot discussion right now.
Oh, I tried the boots. She won't have anything to do with it.
Well, ours won't have anything to do with you. She's like, what do you think? What am I, a dog? What is this? What is this? What is this nonsense? I have feet. I don't need these. We've resorted to using aloe wipes when she comes into the house to get all the salt and everything.
All the salt,
The boot thing wasn't. It's when I've tried the boots, she just stood in front of the door. She's like, I'm not moving until you take these off.
Yep. Right. I'm so jealous of the people who can get their dogs to wear the boots. I wish that I could get them on mine just because of the salt. And then at night, the snow turns to ice, but mine won't do it either. Just stands there like, oh. They won't move with them.
What is this?
Turns into a statue with them on.
It's like quicksand.
I have the wipes, and then I bought some like cream to put on the foot that she won't, special for dogs, that she won't let me do. So I don't know.
Oh God.
Things we do for our family members.
Right. Exactly.
It's true. It's good, but it's great that your organization helps people maintain their animals in good shape, and it's so important because it's such a great bond, and any support that people can, I think it really just makes us more human beings. It really does.
Yeah,
I would agree.
For sure. Listen, you have a great holiday season. And now, just an important burning question before we let you go. Do you have to put only the soft ornaments on the bottom of the Christmas tree? Do you put a Christmas tree up?
There is a Christmas tree up.
That's fine.
I will say right now, the new puppy, the new adopted puppy, does not have access to the tree.
Okay, good.
It may stay like that for the next couple weeks. And I will also say there are no ornaments on the tree because of said pup.
Yes. It's a hard choice. Is it something breakable, or is this something that looks just like a toy to them?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I have a feeling he will probably go straight for all the ornaments. So we're just not going to decorate, but the tree is at least there.
Trees are nice. It's natural. It's simple. It's spare. It's minimalist. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, and it is also a fake tree, just in case we do not want to encourage.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Gotcha. No, listen, it was delightful to talk to you, Katie. You have a wonderful holiday, and we'll get all your information out there, and hope to speak to you again soon.
Yes. Thank you both. Happy holidays.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye.
This podcast is brought to you by New Jersey wedding officiant Andrea Pertel, owner of For This Joyous Occasion Officiating Services.
And Celia Milton, owner of NJ Vows Now, also New Jersey wedding officiating services. We're up in North Jersey, and Andrea is down in Central and South Jersey. So together we cover the whole state, don't we?
Yes.